Alright, so we're finally getting back on track. Just kind of ignore all the dust back here because I haven't moved these figures. I just dusted up my little area right here so it didn't look too bad. But today, we're going to look at Scorpia, and I just got her Friday? Thursday or Friday. Today's Sunday. Hopefully this posts Monday. Like the 19th or something like that. But my house is slowly getting fixed. Here's the back of her box. Conforms to safety, blah, blah, blah. One figure with accessory, UPC code thingy, and yeah, she is BHG31 from Mattel. Alright, and once you get the package open, there you go. You got Scorpia there. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit more, or move her back a little bit more. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, she's kind of in there awkwardly. She's kind of leaning, and tail's kind of doing funny stuff, but it's okay. Get a good view of the crossbow in there. Nice Horde logo sticker. She's the stinging Horde enforcer. Yet again, still for the adult collector, not an adult collectible. Or for adult collectors, it just says adult collector. Like you're collecting adults. I don't know. Same old colors for the background and everything that we've seen for the past, wow, 6 years now? 2009? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 6 years. There is other Horde members back there, which are Shadow Weaver, which I have still yet to break open. I had two of them for a while, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to open one up and keep one boxed, and then I sold it. So I still only have one. Spirit of Hordak, which I got him. I think he's packed up in a Zolo World case, actually. And then everybody else is on the shelf there for the most part. So cool. And you get her card, which I'll throw a still in the video here somewhere. And that is it for her in the box. Not going to read over the card right now. I'll read it over later whenever you guys are actually watching the video, because I'll have to edit this thing, and I'll give you something to read while I'm editing. Alright. And finally, the figure herself with her crossbow. Ta-da! Pretty cool figure. Like everybody else was complaining when she was first shown, she has the front diaper thing going, and they're all like, we can't make it smaller than that. It's like, that's BS, because there's like 6 other figures that have smaller crotches than that. It's just a bad design choice, and they just kind of threw it under the rug and said, screw it, we're not going to fix it. So, whatever. They could have made it look a lot better. I know they're trying to hide like the entire joint down here and everything, but, I mean, really, guys? Really? But, other than that, still looks pretty cool. Get a close-up of her face. I mean, her makeup is just extreme. As it should be. Let's see. Zoom, 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 zoom. Focus. Pretty cool. I didn't have any problems with the paint for the most part. I do have one little weird spot on her upper thigh right there, which I don't know what's going on there. I thought I had something weird going on under the arms, but we'll check that out whenever we're going over it. So let's look at her accessory real quick. Set her aside. And this thing is red. I don't know how red it's coming across on the old video there, but this thing is redder than red. I mean, it's getting kind of a fade to it, because red just photographs kind of bad, but you can tell it's a little bit more red than the, well, not too far off from the beetle back here. A lot of nice paint apps on this. I really love accessories with paint apps. Just makes them look more, I don't know, makes it look more like you got what you paid for kind of thing. Cool. Has a little tail on it and all that. And since she has claw hands, she has a little grippy thing instead of an actual handle. Alright. And let's just finish looking at Scorpia here. So you got a shot of her face and everything, shoulders, tail, and all that. How the tail attaches and everything. And boots. Love the boots. Boots are cool. Yeah. She has the cool heels and has the exposed pins there. Alright. Articulation. It's all standard. She has like the ball jointed head. She has the ball hinge shoulders, swivel bicep, single point elbow. She does have a waist swivel. She does have like the, I guess is it a newer style crotch, you know, rotating thigh. You know, it goes front and back, in and out, and all that. Single point knee. No boot swivel on this one. It's all molded one piece from knee to ankle. And then you do get the rocking heel though. You know, forward, back, no side to side on this one. And then, as an added piece of articulation, she has one swivel joint on her tail right there. And then the tail itself is actually pretty flexible. You know, so you're going to actually play with this, or the kids are going to play with it or whatever. You know, she can be like, you know, all that. Pretty cool. Now, the hands do have a swivel. I wanted to show them last, just because they got a lot of really great detail on them. But my camera doesn't like focusing unless I put my hand behind it and block the background, which kind of sucks. But yeah, pretty neat. A lot of nice little bumps and everything on there. It's kind of crazy because it looks like they did kind of mold it where she might be able to hold an accessory. You know, I don't know whose accessory, but she might be able to hold an accessory. We'll have to see here. And then hers just clips on her wrist, or at least somewhere in that vicinity. And there you go. Really good looking figure. Look, all the points and everything. Really great. And I'll stick a picture. There's a photograph. Got it from somebody's website. I'll try to credit them in the credits, but it's not mine. It's a picture from the Filmation cartoon that has Scorpia and Catra going nose to nose. Alright, looking at the shoulders, it kind of looked like the Scorpia shoulder was a little bit smaller than the Catra one, but I don't know, it looks like it might be the same, maybe just be a trick of the paint. But it does kind of look slimmer on here, so I don't know. Kind of neat. This is flexible, by the way, if I didn't mention it before, her little shoulder epaulets. And then something I saw, this is the flaw that I found earlier, is that when they painted it, and it shouldn't really matter for most people's displays. I'm kind of rotating it to where you can really see it though. Is that the inside of the arms there really has some ugly paint stuff going on. I don't know what happened. A little bit of drip. I mean, right there, that's not bad. That I would call acceptable for where it's at. That is just too much. But you can see the red shoulder joint there. If it's in focus. And 1, 2, 3, focus. Well, anyway. Anyhow, yeah, there we go. You can kind of see that mess up in there. So I don't know what's going on with that. But, I mean, she's typically going to be on my shelf. Arms down and all that. Like that. So, no big deal for me. But other than that, you know, I mean, not too bad. I mean, we've seen worse. But really impressed with the sculpt. Like the way it looks and everything. It looks like there's a seam on the back of this where they put it together, so you could theoretically pop this seam. You can kind of see, man, this thing would just focus to look and see. You can see like the seam of the collar. I'm gonna pop her head off. See how the seam of the collar there, and if you start pulling on it, it's like two. Focus. Man, I need to set up a different background so I can. But you could theoretically like peel this off if you needed to. I don't know if it's really coming across there. Now it's kind of focused. You can like peel this off and it would peel, come apart in two halves. And but my experience with Catra here, taking off the chest stuff, there's a lot of glue and all that stuff. So if you wanted to do some kind of custom, after peeling off the armor, you know, you're going to have to deal with a lot of imperfections on the plastic, like glue and paint looking stuff on there that you have to you'd have to like sand or get off or whatever. But yeah, so it's actually kind of removable. And zoom back out, and there they are. I don't have my Octavia out; she's in the back of the pile. So put Montana out there. He's like one of my favorites. Let's get her up here. Put him there. Put her here. So cool. Fits right on in with the Horde. Not a bad luck group there. So cool. You know, I would just say if you're buying this after the fact. I know early access has passed, regular day of sale has passed. So if she comes up for sale later, order from Maddie or whatever, you get what you get. But if you're ordering her aftermarket style, eBay, or at a show where you can physically see her, or physically see the one you're getting, just check out the paint. That's the only thing I'd worry about on her. I think I got lucky. I haven't heard of anybody having really bad paint problems, but the fact you have this really nice fine line on the shoulders, there's red and black on here that usually is a problem. I did have that one issue on her upper leg underneath her crossbow there. But I got really lucky. I think mine, the paint is is done really well. So that would be the only concern I'd have with one. The design is pretty good, aside from the diaper front thing going on. And yeah. So I'm going to say if you don't have one, get one. I'm going to give her a 9.0 only because I would like to have seen another point of articulation on the tail, or like even I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else I'd like to have seen. It seems like there's something missing from her, but she looks great. I think the articulation would have been great. The diaper crotch thing, what are you going to do? And yeah, so 2 thumbs up. If you don't have one, get one. Keep playing with your toys. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.